Anyway, moving on. We've got 40. Let's do 10 more. This one looks like an endgame study. A lot of endgame studies out there where it's a matter of like winning what looks like a very difficult position to win. We have rook and bishop against queen. Position's very open. I'll say right now that I'm pretty sure the theme of this puzzle is to trap the black queen, which looks impossible, but our bishop and rook can maybe coordinate in such a way, especially with black's king here. And the first move that I naturally consider here is bishop e2. It's one of the only ways to attack the queen, and we exploit the fact that if queen takes bishop, we win the queen, and it would be a winning king-pawn ending. So after bishop e2, we basically have to look at every queen move and see, can black escape? And it's not so easy, because if queen c6, we play rook g6. If queen d7, we play bishop g4. If queen e8, we play rook e3. We're controlling a5 and c5. We're controlling these squares. We looked at queen takes e2. We're controlling a4, b4. If queen d5, we have bishop c4. If queen e5, we have, again, rook e3. If queen f5, we have bishop g4. We're controlling g5 and we're controlling h5. If queen a6 or b6, we have rook g6 with the skewer. So that leaves us with two squares, b7 and b8. I'm going to clear the arrows just to clean up the board a little bit. So bishop e2. Black will likely play one of these moves. And then it's a question, how do we trap the queen? I'm pretty sure we're going to use the same idea with both of these moves. It's just a different move order. So bishop e2, let's say queen b7. We play bishop to a6. And then we're controlling the squares on, or we're basically making sure that the squares along this diagonal are off limits. Queen c6, rook g6, queen d5, bishop c4. Again, queen e4, rook e3. We control f3, we control g2. Queen b6, again, rook g6. So eventually the queen's going to be forced to the back rank. So imagine bishop e2, queen b7, bishop a6, queen here or here. I don't think it matters. Against either of these moves, we play rook to g8. And we exploit the fact that if queen takes g8, we have bishop c4, again winning. And it'll be the same case where if the queen goes to a8, all these squares are covered. The rook still defends g2 from g8. And if queen b8, yeah, queen's trapped. It's really beautiful. And then the last thing to acknowledge is after bishop e2, queen b8, we can start with rook g8. Essentially back ranking the queen. And if queen b7, we play bishop a6. And yeah, just making sure, but looks like the queen has no safe place. So bishop e2 and rook g8. And then bishop to a6. I'll pause because the puzzle is probably going to end after bishop a6. And usually, like, you might see this this position in Puzzle Rush where you have like less than 3 minutes to find the solution, and then you can't quite appreciate the beauty. But bishop a6. Okay, one more move, and then we win the queen. That would be tragic to mouse slip rook b6 after such a sequence. Okay,